How's it hanging, mate?
What's going on, brother?
Man, get ready for just what looks to be like a pretty light grid.
Yeah.
I know we had more teams than this, I guess.
Yeah, there was a few more.
A lot of people opted out.
Yep, I think so. Good for us.
It is. First friggin' place, I can't believe it.
Target on the back now, mate.
Yeah, the thing about it is we earned it when everybody was here, too. So we've been pretty strong, pretty consistent. Top 5 finishes.
Yep.
So
you'll get your first trophy, mate, no matter what.
Hope so.
Yeah, you will. I'll make sure of it.
Keep working at it. Well, we got 2 more rounds of this.
Yeah.
After this.
Yeah. Bathurst is the last one, man. So 102 hours, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't see Prince in here.
Not yet. Squirrel's not here either.
No.
Yeah, that'll
practice.
That'll do it. 31.4, man. That'll do, mate. I'm happy with that. Car feels nice.
That's the main thing. Ain't out to break any records. Just smooth and consistent.
Yeah.
Stay on track. A few mistakes. I've already got my stop set up and everything. I worked on it earlier this morning. So, what about qualifying? You gonna qualify?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We'll go out and qualify, mate. Qualify.
That's what I thought. 76 liters.
Just be aware of the pit lane entry here, man. When you're going to come in and make your pit, make sure that you're on the money. Yeah.
Yeah.
With
I
your fucking
a couple of stops this morning. Just make sure I was on point. Oh.
Yeah. It'll be right.
It's good to be home and not have to worry about work and all that shit.
Yep.
Did you have a pretty good week?
Yeah, man. Yep. Yeah. Busy with ARL and shit like that, but yeah.
Yeah,
yep.
Cool.
Yeah. Marksman's left. Yeah. So he's no longer with us. He's outgrown ARL and stuff. So
really,
yeah, man. Yeah. A few things went on in the ticket, which weren't really impressive or more emotionally driven. So after George had a chat with him and he kind of deleted, then he went to post something yesterday and George deleted it because it was kind of him basically saying that the ARL stewards are soft and it's kind of you accept their decision or you believe sort of thing. So he made it really uncomfortable. He pushed a lot of guys' buttons, not only in the steward's office but in the PC admin office as well.
Rubbed him the wrong way.
Yeah, so he basically, I didn't kick him out. I didn't do nothing like that. That's not my place. That's up to Stuart to kick people out or ban people in that or as a referral from Prince, because he, at the end of the day, is the one who will make the decision on console, considering he's the head console, right? So, but Stuart does the kicking out of people, yeah? So I said to him that, look, I think that I see where he's coming from, but at the end of the day, I think he's outgrown ARL. There's no good trying to do what he was trying to do on the platform and the way he was trying to do it. There's better ways of going about how he's trying to affect change, which is trying to make the stewards a lot stricter You remember LeBay, that dude LeBay that went out and started?
I do.
Yeah, well, he mentioned him in a few of the texts, the DMs that he sent me, and I just said, look, I think you've outgrown ARL, mate. I think that your next step would be to go to PC, or obviously, what's the name? None of the ARL admin deserve to be spoken to like that, you know what I mean, or accused of that kind of shit. So just have a think about it, and and just reflect back on what you've done, man, because I think you have outgrown ARL, because obviously this is not your place. You're having heaps of incidents. It's emotionally driven, these posts that you're posting in tickets, mate, after stewards have given you heaps of time and heaps of opportunity to explain your side, but you don't. You make a case trying to say how it's unfair on you, and you should be given something back. That's not what the steward's office is about. It's to make a decision on that the game can't make for us. Yeah. So if the game could give us penalties, then we wouldn't need stewards. Yeah, but it doesn't. So we need them to keep it fair play. G'day, Prince. Hello, boss. Hope you're well.
Hey. What's up,
so,
what's going on?
you know that Marksman left, yeah. So I had to DM him. I DM'd him.
Kicked him out.
Hey. Yeah. George banned him.
Gave him the boot.
Yeah, George banned him.
Yep.
Yeah, it said to him after that that
he talked his way out of the league.
Yeah, he basically talked his way out, man. You know what I mean? Like, so, and I DM'd him. I just DM'd him and said, listen, I think that, look, I've known you for a little while now, man, and so just listen to me if you want some free advice. This is not coming from an admin point of view, but somebody who's been in the league a long time, mate. You can't affect change the way you're doing it. There's different ways of going about. If you want rule changes, then by all means DM me, DM Prince, DM anybody else, right, and say, can you please bring up this idea I have about a different rule about this, yeah? We would be more than happy at the admin voice meeting, mate, that we have, all right, to bring it up, all right? And I'd bring it up. I'd say, listen, Marksman has suggested that we do this. What do you think? It's first got to pass by you and pass by us as admin. Then it's got to go to the league for a league change, and George and Stuart. Yeah. You know what I mean? Stuart especially, because it'll be a league change. A rule change. They have to be affected and adjusted in the rules. Which are posted in a lot of places. So. Yeah. And
like he said, it's a way to go about it. He had a legitimate gripe. Like, if you don't like the penalty system and you wanted to see some change, nothing wrong with that. But it's a way of going about it.
That's right. Yeah.
Talk down to people and expect that they're going to work out in your favor.
And I don't know why he particularly chose George to have a gripe with or have some kind of a beef with, because George Priest is such a good guy, man, and you just wouldn't want to piss him off. You don't want to piss him off, you know what I mean? He's a great guy. He started this league, that we have, so I don't understand.
It's real bad and real telling when in the ticket Stewart's channel, the head guy had to hop in.
Exactly.
Start putting his 2 cents in.
Exactly, Prince. Exactly.
The argument just started going back and forth.
Yeah, so I don't understand that.
At that point, you should have just gave up on it, but he wanted to keep it going.
He wanted to keep plowing after that fucking thing, man. So on his cause and his shit, man. So good on him, and that's up to him, man. Happy days to him, mate. We won't have to deal with him, man, anymore. So that's up to him. I think he knew that his time.
Starting the league would be the best thing for him. You go ahead and run it. You do it the way you want to do it.
I think
you see the change that you want to see.
I think he's going to join LeBay's fucking league, the one from Kodiak, man, that left Kodiak and that under really harsh circumstances. Me and him had a like coming together, because he was trying to take over or something like that, Kodiak, and the young lad Jake who was running it just didn't have the balls enough to stand up to him and say, listen, and was confused about what his intentions were about paying for servers and stuff like that. So,
LeBay and Mark are pretty tight. They're on each other's chat quite a bit when they're live streaming. So,
well, there you go, man. So you'd be probably best racing with him and going there or starting his own league, and then you'll know how much work it is that you have to put in to a league. Yeah. I don't remember him ever promoting ARL stuff. So ever.
Criticizing, that's about it.
So
criticize.
Yeah. I don't understand that, but anyway, it's all good. I handled it because I could see that it was starting to get if he's posting stuff in the general chat and George is having
when
it.
George said he did that, that's when I was like, oh yeah, there's no saving.
No.
He tried to
that's curtains.
Ask the other drivers, did they like the penalty system or something like that?
Yeah.
And I was like,
You've hung the noose. Like I said, I'm waiting. I was waiting at the hangman's noose, just waiting, man. It was only a matter of time. You know what I mean? Before he hung himself. So I feel bad that he feels that he's been hard done by, but he's done it to himself. Yeah,
exactly.
At the end of the day,
give him all multiple chances of giving.
Exactly.
He should have been banned when he was purposely wrecking people on track.
Then to bring up that multi-class thing that he did. Right, I mean that was a gripe he's held that for a while, man. That was over a month ago. Yeah, because that's what I think started it. You know what I mean? Really, for him was that multi-class thing, and then before that there was that ruck incident where he started being abusive to the head of ruck that was organising it, and started arguing in the chat.
Arguing with him, about picking his car and all that.
Exactly, yeah. And then that incident they had at Imola, there was an incident in Imola saying he got ran off track, and then there was that whole incident and
I saw that when he rejoined. He meant to take somebody out when he rejoined.
Thing is, Wright is a good racer, a very good racer.
Yes, great. He is a great racer.
Attitude comes from being a sore loser. Like, he doesn't know how to not be the fastest. It's like, dude, we're all racing. That's going to come. I don't care how many tracks you've done, how many races you've done. You're not always going to be the fastest.
No,
it's just the world we live in. He just couldn't deal with that fact.
No.
It seemed like all his attitude and problems came from
incidents.
Him not
incidents
that cost him a race or something that affected him.
And then trying to assign the blame, especially to especially to Freeman, man.
Yeah.
I had a look at that incident, and he was told. Remember, we told him, mate. I remember reminding him that, mate, you're not a part of the Porsche Cup. You're more than welcome to join. The Prince and me won't stop you joining. That's fine. You're welcome to join, but just factor in mind that you've joined late and you've come back off a ban. All right? So just keep that in mind and don't really basically have a fun race. Enjoy the racing, mate. But you're not going to get to the championship and be number one, right, and take the plate. So because you're so far behind in points, and even if you did win from now on, because Marcelletti and those guys have been consistent and finished up the front, they're going to finish in front of you by, at least 5 to 10 points, just because they've had those couple of rounds to win where you haven't even been a part of the series. So just keep that in mind when you're racing. So if you have guys like Freeman and like these faster guys that are fighting for the championship, you really need to take that in consideration, show a bit of respect and move over and let them by. You know what I mean? You're only racing for the fun of it. That's fine. I enjoyed that you're competitive, but there's a point where after a couple of rounds you're joining a series. You're not going to win it. You're basically there just to have a bit of fun, and that's where I think
be aware of the guys fighting for points and for the championship.
You know what I mean? Like in any series that we do, if you're not a factor, that should be factored into your strategy. I've got a guy coming up on me. He's first in the championship. I'm 10th. Should I really affect him and his run? Because I want to be a dick.
That to a certain extent, though, because I do think that racing in its purest form, you're still racing every race as a race. I understand the championship factors, but like Friedman joined late, and I wouldn't tell him that he had to not be competing for first place, knowing that he's fast enough to compete.
Race to win, race to win, exactly. And that's what I mean. Race to win, right? Always. But at the end of the day, but I do understand the factor. If you're the slower guy, you obviously have a guy faster than you. There's no sense of you trying to hold him up or whatever the case may be. If it's obvious, the pace difference is there. Freeman was quicker than him, mate, and he was catching him on the. You could see on the live broadcast on my broadcast, man. He was catching him, and he was. A marksman couldn't get by the car in front. So he was struggling to get by the guy.
Be on no matter what.
And I think Marksman really did, instead of giving him the room that he should have down into that first corner and letting him pass and get by, and then probably pass the guy that he'd been trying to pass for a couple of laps prior. You know what I mean? Then it probably would have been a different thing. You know what I mean? It would have been. We wouldn't have been talking about it, but he made it. He made it that it was such a big deal.
I remember at Zandvoort last week, Friedman had spun or something, and he went in the pit, so he came back out, I don't know, a second and a half or so behind me. And I mean, it wasn't like a few corners. He was eating my lunch box, my everything. I'm like, I remember asking y'all, should I let him go? And it was like, duh. Let the man go. Because he wasn't, he's a great racer, but, I was in the way. You just know when you are, so I let him go. But,
I've been racing.
Mark. I like Mark.
Or not.
He's a superb racer. But, I don't care where you end up going. You're going to have to check your emotions, because eventually you're going to wear yourself out in any league you go to.
Well,
you know what I mean? Yes, eventually people are going to get
he said that he wanted to go to iRacing, right? So he'll end up getting a PC, and it's probably where he should be anyway, because the competition and the level that he needs to, if you're going to be serious about it, and that's what the thing is that it's a hobby or whatever for most of us, but for him, it's not. It's fucking super serious, and you do have to take it seriously somewhat when you're racing the car, but overall, when you're in the Discord, it's not your platform to start making statements and asking questions when, one, you're not a Patreon member, right? You don't give anything to the league, so you have no right to vote, right? You can suggest stuff, but you have no rights to vote. You know what I mean? Or to be posting stuff like that, and that alone just shows and like I said to him, I'd expect, if you're going to come race with this, that as a man and as a human, right, and as an adult, that you would have a think about what you've done, mate. There should be some apologies coming forth, but we see the caliber of the man, because there is no apologies. You know what I mean, for lashing out like that. And there's no reason to lash out at the stewards like I lash at Dave and that, or at any of them. They're just doing the job for free. They don't
when he came back, I was glad to see him, but then in the back of my mind, I'm thinking this probably ain't gonna last too long.
I told you back then that he was going to be an issue. There'd be some kind of.
He came back early, because he said he was going to take like a 2-month break or.
I know.
Break, came back a couple weeks later.
Because of the Porsche Cup, he said he wanted to come back. Look,
he wasn't ready.
And that's the thing about it. Even if you move to PC, ARL is growing. The PC side is strong. You can't come back here. You don't want to burn bridges. This league is.
No, he's done now.
He's already done that.
Yeah, he's already done that. He's done that.
It's all over but the crying. Sure.
Yeah. No, he's done. When I said to George in the admin chat, I said to him that, look, I had a chat with him. This is the thing, this is what he posted up. This is what he sent me after I DM'd him, and said, listen, mate, just as a fellow racer and someone that's been at ARL, here's some free advice, You're going about this the wrong way, You anyone, even a blind monkey could Braille figure out that you're emotionally driven by this stuff, yeah? So you got to take your emotions out of it when you're trying to affect change. So, and I said, mate, maybe you've just outgrown ARL. Yeah, and he goes, "You're right. I have outgrown them." So, and that's probably when he
didn't take long.
That's probably when he realised that George had banned him already. Right. You know what I mean? Because it was around the same time that after that I posted up in the admin chat that he's decided that he wants to withdraw from all ARL events and he's going to start his own league or move to LMU or PC. So, and look. I see that AJ's joined us. So, like AJ said, LMU is a mind fuck. Yeah, I mean that can be a clusterfuck if you're not with the right guys. You know what I mean, and the right class. So, and
the problems that he's trying to avoid, though, you'll never.
No.
I don't care where you go.
No.
There's always going to be beginners. There's always going to be different rules that you don't like.
We're never.
The one set,
and the thing is that for him to say that. Oh, none of the beginners deserve to be on track. Well, where do you think we all started? ARL is a part. ARL. Well, then you're in the wrong league, mate, because ARL encourages the new guys to come in so we can mentor them and coach them, and they get enjoyment out of it, and they become and they end up. Some of them end up becoming really good friends.
Exactly.
So what do you do? What do you want to do here? That's your thing is when you join a league, it's your first suss out the guys that are there, and you just ease your way into it. Be polite, thank everyone, ask questions.
I'm a perfect example. I mean, I'm new, and without ARL,
I don't know where
I'd be racing.
You keep saying you're fucking new. This will be the last time that we team up. I fucking swear to God, you fucking new. Mate, you got a P2 you got a P2, all right? You're not new no more.
Hey, Mac, you're ahead of me in this championship right here. I think you're in.
We're leading
it.
You
know what? When Butler showed me that
we're leading
in the chat, I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, y'all leading the team series.
We are leading the champion. Yeah, man.
Leading the team series. And the guys that in second, they're not even here.
I know.
So you'll still.
Yeah, man.
Basically, just stay consistent.
Where the heck is everybody?
I know, right?
That's what we were wondering.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, we were thinking the same thing.
Strong. Everything always gets slack in the middle of the season.
Yeah. I think it's
Did
the
you
middle
see?
of the season, summertime, people out Saturday. Everybody's got a life.
I'm doing your homework for you, AJ.
That's why I'm here.
AJ, I'm doing your homework for you. I'm already doing your homework for you, all right? Because I'm getting impatient, mate. Yeah.
Butler wants to see that endurance series.
The poll. I know. I'm surprised everyone wants a 4-hour race.
Hey,
that's
there you
not,
go.
4 to 6 hours. Let's do it. 4 to 6 hours.
That's not good for the drivers who want to do it singular. But
hey, listen, that's the thing,
we
right?
We really want to encourage the two-man teams at least.
Well,
I mean, at this point, if they're
series.
4-hour races, I think we're going to have to require a driver swap.
I mean, it is an endurance series.
We can leave the door open for the people that want to attempt it. But
yeah, just leave the door. Yeah, leave the door open for the solo, right? No, it won't hurt anything.
Like they'll be at such a competitive disadvantage.
No, because you can reset and you can also add ballast to their cars. All right, to slow them down a bit. I was talking to Prince about this. All right, so we can add ballast.
I was thinking of using the driver stint times. You still use that driver stint time. They have to pull into the pit.
We'll make it a mandatory. Yeah, so they've got to come in anyway. Yeah, and make it mandatory. Yeah, you can add stuff to it, man, to make it exactly. Yeah, exactly. Just make the stint timer where they've got to come in and pit anyway. So
a little less than the fuel load.
Is there a way to make? Like, I know you can do the mandatory 25-second pit stop. Is there a way to make pit stops as long as you want to make them?
Nah.
Like, you can't make a person sit in the pits for like a minute?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I bet
like,
you
require
can
a minimum time?
There's a custom setting in the G portal, but I don't touch it. And it's like a file that is very hard to read. But I'm sure somebody that knows coding You could probably figure it out in there. I'm sure it could be done, but I haven't seen a Reddit or a Google. Or
you can
YouTube
change your brakes like I did one time.
I feel bad for the. I feel bad for anybody who attempts it solo because they're not going to have a break. And if we could require like a 1 minute pit stop time, it'd give them like just a break for just.
You can add that in, right? You can add that in if you wanted to.
You want to? We're trying to encourage a 2, 3 to maybe even a 4. Not even. I don't think a 4 is too much. 2 or 3 man team. If you want to sign up solo, that's fine. But you're taking on that. You know the races are 4 to 6 hours. You know you're going to be out on track for a long time.
Yeah.
We hope that we don't get many solo signups, but if it happens, it happens.
Yeah. You make it an option because that way
but
the
they
guys
would have to make their own break, I guess.
Yeah, look, you have to anyway. I can tell you from experience, you have to take a break, right? You could put it in that they mandatory. You could put it into the rules that any solo entry, right, has to at least one stop. Right, has to be a certain period of time. So whether they sit there past their pit stop and they just sit there, right, until for their mandatory time to go by. You can make that a rule, right, and you can make it a rule every round, you know, and put it into the rules of the event. All right, so they've got a mandatory stop there for even if they've got damage, right, they've got to add on an extra 30 seconds or whatever to their stop, you know, or 20 seconds to their stop. Whatever you think would even it up and bring it back to the team drivers and make it a little bit fairer so the team guys aren't going, oh, this guy's racing solo. He's some kind of he's got Red Bull intravenously shoved into his veins. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to win.
You're thinking the solo drivers have the advantage, but I think the team drivers have the advantage.
No, they don't.
I would think the solo guy would lose his skill level at a certain point,
I think after
off a cliff.
No, mate.
Depending on who it is. Because if you're pitting every hour and taking, like, let's say a 30-second, even if you're staying a little longer for a minute, that's not a lot of a break for you to get right back on track. You're basically splitting it up in a 4-hour-long race.
I think if you mentally prepare yourself, right, that you're just doing 1 hour stints and then the second stint, the second pit stop, you have a little bit more of a refresh, go for a piss, have a drink, come back, jump in. Yes, you might be like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, but you've had that enough time, I think, to reset. You know what I mean? In the way of like reset your brain. You know what I mean? Because you've actually jumped out. You know you're jumping out for at least like, you know, minute and a half, 2 minutes as well as you stop. And just don't rush it. You know what I mean? And then reset yourself, take a breath, you know what I mean? Jump back in and you do an hour stint. You know what I mean? You break it into hour stint.
Short, the single solo drivers are going to come in with a disadvantage. If you sign up solo, this is a driver swap event, but we're allowing the solo guys to come on, so they're going to have to know that they're at a disadvantage already.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
You can also make them ineligible for the trophy, right? If it's a driver swap series and you want to enter the solo as a solo, then you don't get the trophy if you do happen to win it. That makes it fair. You can do that. You know what I mean? That would make it the fairest.
Yeah, but is there really a reason for that? Because, I mean, if they're racing, they should be eligible just like anybody else. So.
Well, maybe you could give them something smaller. You know what I mean? Like maybe a medal or something else like that.
There's certain situations where a solo driver, if a solo driver, I think, was faster than the whole field, and he could probably win every time if he was dedicated enough to race that long. But
I know a dude that could do that. I know a guy that does that that enjoys racing the 6 hour races solo and that. Right, and because he is
you get an advantage in the pit stop. You don't have
to
swap. You don't have to that little glitch, that extra 2 or 3 seconds or whatever.
Prince, you know what it is, right? It's because, right, if you've got the third driver, right, jumping in. Say if you've got 3 guys and you're doing a 4 hour race, right, and you've got 3 guys to do it and you split it all up evenly. The third guy's coming in after at least, let's say, at 2 hours, right? Your third driver, right? If the 2 drivers previous to him have got the car to a certain position, right, the third driver's always going to be the nervous driver, right, out on track. Yeah, he's always going to He's always going to make those little mistakes that'll cost the team. You know what I mean? And you'll say that's cool, but overall, it's always the third driver, especially if the two drivers previous.
That's where the solo driver has the
advantage. That's where the solo, because he's been in the groove. He's been in the exactly. And you've got that new driver getting used to the car for the first 15, 20 minutes, right?
Every time you jump in the car, you just start fresh.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So if you're doing two stints, right? Obviously the first driver, he's going to get, you know, if it's just, you know, say it's a 6 hour, right? He's going to get the 2 hour break and then jump back in the car, and fresh a bit, you know, depending on where you're at. You know what I mean? If you have to jump straight in after 2 hours and push your ass off, where you've just pushed your ass off in your first stint, that's mentally taxing, man. And if you do a final stint, that's also plays into the factor of it. So just depends, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's situational, man. Yeah, same. I reckon leave it open, but 4 hours seems to be the trick, man. Everyone wants to race a 4 hour race, but like I said, you could change it up. You know, you could have, you know.
I agree with the time. 4 hours seems like a good little race.
4 hours every race.
Minimum.
Spread them out every 3 weeks or every 4 weeks.
I was leaning towards doing the different rounds, different race lengths, but if they want 4 hours, give them 4 hours.
You can even do that and keep it within 4 to 6 hours. The 6 hour, I mean, it's 2 more hours, but it's not.
Six is that's like a legit. That's a legit endurance race right there.
Most are doing that. Most leagues are doing that anyway. So
depends on the track too.
4 hours is actually.
I would see a 6 hour race would be perfect.
You gotta choose. You gotta choose the track.
Around the time of an actual GT World Challenge,
that to me is race. The shortest endurance race that they do in real life is a 4 hour.
Yeah, dude. They consider in the real world they consider 3 hours a sprint race.
Yeah,
like that race went to at Road Atlanta. It was 3 hours long, and it's just. I
thought they judged it off of the swap times. They have up to, I think it's 2 hours they can be in the car.
Yeah,
or they have to swap or some weird thing like that.
Probably something like that. So it's open qualifying for everybody.
Yeah. Everybody on track. Try to put a lap up. I forgot how much I missed this track. It's been so long. I haven't raced there in a year.
Yeah.
On my YouTube.
It's got a tough rhythm to it.
I like the flow. The Porsche just meshes with it.
It's fun when you get it right.
Alright, going live.
My first ever AM podium came here at Diamond.
Nice. Whoa.
In the matching livery. He's got the 991. Oh, somebody just hit the wall.
Simeon doesn't understand the make space concept.
Always wanted.
To be fair,
Stuff like that.
I made a little too much space, so I was messing with my brake balance.
Was somebody crowding you?
Yeah, Simeon, guy in the BMW, number 3. I have a hard time with that right-hander that like presses up over the hill onto the back straightaway.
I kind of just throw it in there.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, especially if somebody knocks the post down, it makes it a little tougher.
I've learned trail braking is super important. Get a better lap.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's the last corner that I can't get. I can't figure it out to save my life.
I feel like sometimes it's got oversteer. Like sometimes it feels so understeer around here, and I don't know what to do, man.
Break a little early. Validated at the same spot. Out the tires.
I was thinking about it.
I aimed for him one time and I missed him.
I just took him out.
Yep, there they are. Damn, I just botched that lap. One more shot.
Come on. Last corner.
Fords are pretty stout.
No.
You guys taking tires?
I don't think so.
Maybe.
Depends. Depends if we get slow punctures or not. This is a real easy place to get slow punctures, so.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah. Hour and 25 minutes on one set at Donington. I mean, you're going to lose 5 seconds, but you might gain it back on better tires. So there's
That's
that.
what I'm thinking.
All depends.
Yeah. Alrighty then. I'll be right back.
Looks like we're pretty evenly matched here, Prince.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a fun one today. It's gonna be a fun one.
I absolutely suck at that downhill right-hander at the beginning.
Which, the first one? Like the
fast
one?
Yeah, kind of at the first quarter of the lap.
I learned if you brake at like 30%, like don't even go that hard on the brakes, it'll hold the car a little more. You carry a whole lot more speed through it.
Aw, invalidated. This is gonna be an easy place to get track cuts too.
Oh, for sure. There's like one line here. As soon as you go offline, yeah. Or as soon as you push too much on an exit, you'll be off track for sure. I've done it many a times in practice. Mustangs is looking pretty good here too.
I think Forberg would have been able to beat me.
You're carrying the 10 kgs this time too.
Emma, do you remember to put it on?
Yeah, I remember this time.
I'm the only Ferrari here, so I don't know.
Oh man,
you know,
if that was it backwards. I see. You got -4. The other guy has -14. How the heck did that happen? I guess I have to put a negative.
-14? No, that means he's got less weight.
Yeah, he's got less weight. Exactly. I'm
okay.
Tripping. That's right. So yeah, that worked. Yeah, you have 10 kgs on.
Okay.
Forberg was supposed to get the 7, but he didn't show up, and Maximilian was supposed to get the 5, and he didn't show up.
So freaking Martin's in here. Where's Aaron Gibson? He's supposed to be here.
Yeah, he's kind of dropped out too. He dropped out of the Porsche Cup series too. I think he's on the other things now.
Man,
he plays a lot of different games.
Damn, the Beamer's at +20 kg. Wow.
Yeah.
Fords are at +9.
AOJ, Torque Drive, what's up?
Mr. Verano showed up. That's the guy that Marksman was bringing up in his argument of guys that shouldn't be on track.
Really? Oh, I thought
he was like, AMs can't be out here. Nah, that's a Vever Verano. I know what you're talking about. That's the other guy that drives the Mustang. I think he drives a Mustang. But this guy, he shows up. He races in the Sunday series, and I guess he races in this one too. He's not a bad driver. He's obviously learning still, but I wouldn't call him a bad driver or a reckless driver.
So, how long is this race?
85 minutes.
85 minutes. Yeah, man.
I think I'm going to split the field.
85 minutes, that's an hour and 25 minutes, right? Yeah, okay.
29, 30, 31, 32, 32, 34, 35, 32, 37, 38.
Got Kowalski behind me. Right behind me.
He's gotten pretty good. Kowalski's been here for a little while now. He's improved since he first got him.
What's up, Trent? Yeah, I finally seen that. Top right.
All right. Ducks at 3.
Oh, you got your ducks at 3 too, huh?
Yeah, I'm going 3 all around. 70 on the fuel. Sounds about right.
Oh, shoot.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
20 seconds.
Oh, wait a minute.
All right.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Yeah, she's more than welcome, B. That was cool to be able to help her out.
Did you make it?
Yeah. Just barely.
What, did you almost forget to crank up?
I forgot I adjusted my tire pressures and then had to adjust them back to 24.
We're going to give it our best shot. My wife's in there on the chat.
Yeah, we got 3 Mustangs right behind us. We got to worry about all 3. Pinto brothers and Matt.
Yeah, they're a little quicker than I am, but I figure if I can just hold my spot and follow everybody through until we...
Watch out for the red Mustang. I mean, yeah, the red Ford. He went off track a couple times that quality.
I think this race is going to be won and lost in the drive-thrus.
I'm trying to think when I'm going to pick. I don't think I'm going to do it half well. Yeah, I guess I got to go in half well.
He only took half fuel.
Yeah, I only took half fuel. I was thinking of waiting to the end, but scratch that strategy.
Count that time and tell me to slow down.
Thanks, Matt. There you are. Got Butler in here, and Aji, and Bender, and Prince.
Who's that, Matt?
Yeah.
Admin Matt?
ACC Jesus, making a
Matty
stop.
Ice.
That's got to be
brother?
good. Yeah.
Tell them we missed the replays. We missed the after Sunday's replays for sure.
Yeah.
He might be.
Madness.
He might be able to hear you.
I tried to pick up the mantle a little bit on that, going over. Go over my races, afterwards.
Man, I gotta. Yeah, I watch your replays quite a bit. You go through them. I got a guy disappearing and reappearing in front of me. Simeon.
Alright, Simon.
Like racing on acid or something.
Did you have any ballast for this race, Prince?
For me?
Yeah.
Nope. I'm in like 6th place or something in the championship.
You ain't got your podium yet.
Matt says he misses them too, doing the replays.
Taking it too easy.
I'm down outside.
His tires even.
He is doing them on PC. I've noticed he'll go back and go through his race.
Yeah.
He's a NASCAR man now, though. I love a good.
I don't know. He's
NASCAR
back in the he's back in the GT3, and
I've seen a post about him. Yeah, being back in the GT3.
And he is like he ain't missed a lick. If you're still on here, man, you're still wheeling that GT3 like crazy.
He had that livery he had on his NASCAR on the Mercedes GT3.
Yeah. Alright, I need to focus. Shut my trap.
Yeah. Hiccup.
Yeah. The pencil boys. There go the time.
Oh, we got 2 Pintos in there? Wow.
Yeah, they're like brothers.
It's funny, there's a lot of like brothers in racing.
Motor Brothers, Forbird.
Yeah, Pinto, Forbird.
Pinto.
I raced with 2 brothers in MRC. They didn't go by the same name though.
I wonder what happened to the other motor, because he was fast, but he wasn't as fast as the motor that was winning championships and stuff. But he was still pretty fast.
Which is the one that was still racing with us?
F motor.
Is that the faster one?
Yeah, for sure. That's the one that used to race Bonham all the time when he first got here to the battle. But the other one was like S motor or something like that.
A motor, I think.
He was pretty fast. He was like an instant pro at that.
I just got my first track limit.
Don't do it.
E2.
Uh-oh. Got a Mustang off in the wall.
Got the Pinto guy?
Yep. I think so. Yep, Pinto.
Oh shoot, one of the Pintos done got in trouble already?
Yeah, they get the wall hard.
Red Mustang. He was off on quality a lot, so I can tell.
Uh-oh, got 2 in the chicane right here.
Oh, easy now.
Goddamn.
Don't get those slow punctures already.
Pushing too hard on the exit. Trying to keep up with you. Mr. Kowalski. Come on. 2-1, bro.
Just don't cut it, man. It ain't worth it.
I'm taking a bad angle at that chicane this round.
That exit gave me like 3/10. Oh, dang, we both did 28.8, so that's crazy.
I'm starting to get tired of the window now, for sure. Parker is good. Parker is amazing. This is one of the only ghost setups I don't have to touch.
Oh yeah? Nice. Oh, don't do it.
Damn, I thought I got another track cut there. I'm surprised I didn't.
No track cut yet.
Secret of that corner is getting that rotation right there. Yeah, late apex.
I like to hit the curve, but I don't want the puncture. But the curve does help you rotate for sure.
Dude, I think we both did, like, we keep doing the same lap times. I improved and you improved. And you got my fast lap from me then. Dude, what the heck? Nice.
Keep going back.
Come on.
Keep going back. I forgot how much I love this track too.
It is cool.
I wish we do more races here.
Alright. Are we racing Big Grid here this season? Remember you said we were doing Brands Hatch, right?
I think Brands is up there for sure. One of the one of the smaller tracks. Donington might be up there. Butler picked the tracks, so it's like I just used the ones that he gave me.
I thought I hadn't said anything in a minute.
Locks in for the race. I've noticed that.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, he was just asking was Donington on the Tuesday series.
I'm pretty sure it is, man. Donington or Brands Hatch, one of the two. It might be Donington. Yeah.
We were saying I remember you saying Brands Hatch was on the schedule, but
I think I put that on there for you.
Yeah,
Brands Hatch, yeah. No, Donington won't be on there. Donington won't be on there, but we will. I think we might do something else here at Donny.
Maybe put it on the Sunday series.
Yeah,
I think I might put it on there for a little 4-hour. I think it might be fun.
Yeah, it'd be mad around here for 4 hours, man.
Just the right kind of mad.
If you have an off, you got a chance to get back in the race. That's why I like the longer races.
4 hours here?
I had more time. Yeah.
Wow.
You, of course, will have a team, though. You would come with a team. You wouldn't be driving. You wouldn't want to drive a whole 4 hours, I wouldn't think.
Well, I'm hanging in the 29s.
Oh crap! Oh crap!
Tires.
Wrong TC setting.
Let's do the same thing.
Nope. Dang, I just watched the whole point of PSI come out of the tires when I hit that curve. The tires do not last around here.
Nah.
The way you gotta drive your track fast.
I'm killing mine.
I want to.
I did the same thing. Father, I did the same thing.
My rear left tire's up to like 90 degrees, but my front right's 78, still in the blue.
I got a nice deep green all the way around.
Same here. Long way to go.
Yeah.
That felt like a good corner there, but I lost time. saying.
82 went off. Looks like.
Dang, we almost did the same time again. Whoa,
I just cracked the 27.
okay.
That was my first one.
Man, that freaking tire slide back in. Slid around them.
There go that tire.
Saw that.
Yeah, that might take time. Shit. Change your strategy.
It feels like one of those track like Watkins where like I move fast around it, but it kills my setup or something's killing the tires.
Yeah, you're pushing on the edge, kill the fucking tire. That's why I love fast track, but that's another reason I hate it. I can't conserve time.
Oh, the back, like on the turn in, the back end is starting to go. It's like I turn in and then the back end just keeps going around like way more than I'm asking for.
I have to open it up a little bit more. A little bit less of the turn now.
Dude, oh man, I'm pushing all the way to the edge. I don't understand. I think my tires might be graining or something.
I wouldn't doubt it. I heard these curves are like aggressive. Like you said, with the punctures and all.
Like you, Audrey, I'm so bad at that right-hander going up the hill. I just cannot get it. Just never smooth there.
You gotta brake a little earlier than you think and turn in earlier. You gotta like commit to the turn in even though it's blind.
Yeah, I'm kind of using the track marshals on the side as kind of a gauge.
Yeah.
So I've gotten pretty close to where I need to be on the brakes.
I gauged myself on that black asphalt. Like that. the blacker asphalt that looks like it's repaved right there as you go up the hill.
Yeah.
I'm kind of using that as my judge.
I try to stay through a higher gear through there. Save me on my braking point. Just in case I miss it.
I got a little spin on it. Killed my time.
That's an off-camber curve coming out of that section too, right there. You get on a little too hard.
Yeah, you gotta be patient.
Yeah, you do. Gets a little ass happy.
Still not turning in early enough either.
I'm always scared of that corner.
Whoa.
Watch that too. Goddamn dirty.
Oh, shit.
Thought about
I think he had more than thought about it. He was like, I'm drunk.
I almost got alongside, but I didn't quite get there, so I backed out.
Oh, shoot. It's 23 degrees. That's part of the reason why my PSIs are going down. There's an apex over there somewhere about a mile away.
coming. Not gonna
Oh crap.
Switch back.
Oh shoot, I forgot.
Got it.
I freaking went deep messing with my tire pressures for the pit stop. Oh gosh. Get back on the right TC side. Jeez.
No.
Slow down.
No track.
It happens. Dude, if I even think I get like a track on there, it's just like slam the brakes just to not get one.
I automatically lift and I hope for the best. Sometimes, most of the time it works, but there's been times I still got the tendency not to lift. I'm like, I'm not even in the green anymore.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta hit the brakes and just, you know, hope it doesn't give it to you. I think the lift doesn't lose you quite enough time. Some tracks it does, and some it doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I think. It just depends on the track or what corner it is, how fast you're going.
You know that fast right-hander at the end of the lap at Misano?
Yeah.
That's real bad for giving track limits, like right
That's
there,
the
like
DQ corner.
dude,
Yeah,
you can slam on the brakes as soon as you think you're gonna go off, and as soon as you go off, it'll still give you a penalty. That's a terrible corner.
2 tires over the line. If you cross that corner too hard and like spin out and go through the dirt, you're automatically getting DQ. If you try to reclaim the track without hitting that corner. Which is crazy.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. I've spun out going into that fast right before the hairpin, slid through it all the way backwards, went wide on the exit part, and got a warning because I was going too fast, but I was sliding backwards through it.
When I was at AM, I got a DQ. So like, I was driving backwards, but I was trying to get back to the track. And it's still black flag.
That's where I got my DQ for using the access road to get back on track.
Yeah, I think I was at Paul Ricard or something. I was trying to do something like that. We'd be straight in the pits and lock the control.
This is F. Pinto Jr. He's 7 seconds back, so he's not far.
Yeah, one guy's more consistent than one of them.
Oh shoot, Stephen Max in 4th place, baby. Butler's in 5th.
Hold it down.
Let's go.
Drive to survive.
What happened to Canaro? Did I hear he got banned?
He got banned, yeah.
Why did he get banned?
He went off in the chat. I mean, I think it was a Stewart ticket he might have went off on.
Really?
But he got disrespectful with somebody. I think it was Bailey or Olaf, one of those guys. He had to go.
I hate that we keep freaking losing. Fast.
Yeah, he was a good racer too. He had a shit attitude.
Shouldn't Automaco be here?
Yeah, that's the Maximilian guy. He was supposed to have some ballast on too. Or that might be his teammate. I think that might be the guy he teamed up with. One of the two. Surprised Forberg didn't come down.
Well, Forberg was telling me his rig's not operational right now. And it won't be until I think after next week.
I think we only got 2 more rounds after this.
Yeah. And even if Forberg was to come back next round, it'd be hard for him to. It would be hard for him to do the championship.
Like you might be adding a ring to the trophy case.
I've been wanting a ring.
Everything holds up. You'll get the overall. You'll definitely get the overall championship for sure.
I'm curious to see
guys
what that.
Didn't use the you could add a gentleman to your team thing. Nobody used it this year. Definitely would have helped some guys finish better.
Yeah. Probably help the team overall, finish with.
Yeah, basically.
I kind of want to see what the team trophy's going to look like.
That's going to look like close it looks like. I think the top 3 teams, Butler and them, Bender and me, and Maximilian guys. They're like all within 15 or 10 points. Pretty close.
Yeah, I'm not even thinking about that right now. Too early. Get the bling in my eye. The next thing it's going to be is the wall.
Yeah.
Focus on the race.
Yep. One lap at a time.
Yeah. The results will come. Okay.
David already took his stop. I adjusted my audio level. where I've got more in-ear audio on you guys than car sound. I can hear y'all a hell of a lot better. I don't know why I didn't think of that
Yeah, I
a
had
month
to do
ago.
mine when I started chatting with y'all guys. Mine was way too loud.
Yep. Same here.
Good. And I fight with that every time I get on because I have to switch between ACC and GT7, and the sound levels are different between each.
Way different.
On the in-game. Yeah, ACCs are way louder. So I have to go mix the party volume down or up for GT.
Oh crap.
Damn, I think I actually hit that chicane about as good as I could get just then. Only took me 23 laps. Then I went wide on the hairpin.
Every race is a chance to get some more practice.
Right.
Get you better for the next time.
I think that was my first full track limit all race. It wasn't a warning, just a track.
I'm trying my best. I got 2 warnings. Trying to get everything just right.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
I'm sure I'm gonna get the draft. It'll probably be towards the end of the race too, like the 20 or 15 minutes left.
Right.
Knowing my luck.
I've still got just the one so far.
Almost halfway.
Still got a long way to go. I gotta try to get some cup practice in today sometime after this.
Yeah, I ain't did nothing from the sun over here.
Same here.
Oh man, I was practicing a little bit for it, and it's kind of tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I got
yeah.
that track,
And
trying to
it's
get
in
that
the
car
dark.
around the corner. Yeah, and it's nighttime. Man.
Oh, is it dark?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
The cool thing about that track though is it's got lights, so it's kind of lit up, but it's still
it sits
dark.
in like the middle of the city in real life. Like if you look at pictures of it online, so I figured it'd be pretty lit up.
Ah, I got my first warning. Oh my god, I got a second warning right there, and I wasn't even off track.
That's how mine came back to back.
I don't even understand. Oh, I don't even understand how I got that in turn 1.
I know you can't cross that pit line but so much coming into the entrance. It'll clip you there. It'll win.
Doesn't 45 minutes and 45 minutes equals an hour and a half, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So why the game hasn't told us we've been halfway yet? Has it?
Nope.
It's a 85-minute race, so it's kind of like, it probably should come at like the 43, something like that, 42.5-minute mark. Am I wrong?
Oh, yeah.
somewhere like that. Yeah.
82.
I was thinking it was going to happen before we counted down, before we were here.
Should be at 42 and a half. I'm coming to the end of my fuel, so I've got another lap or two.
I got, damn, me too. Shit, 3 laps of fuel left.
Yeah. Full clips.
I don't know if it's the tires going off or the ballast is finally starting to come into play. You are freaking taking off on me.
It's funny, too. I've been locking. I had some clean. The last couple of laps were pretty clean.
Well, my teammate is being awful quiet.
Race, that's what he's doing.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
There it is. Halfway mark.
Uh-oh. This damn chicane. It's been in the same already.
Damn, just a little bit deep.
Dang, yeah, the pits already? Man, that was a bad stop.
The tires too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Don't hit me, bro. My bad, brother. Got a little too close there.
All good, man. No drama.
Oh my gosh. The exact same lap time that I did before. That was the fastest lap of the race. An exact same lap time.
Hey, you got heavier fuel this time too.
Thanks, Morano. Let me on by.
Butler playing the long game on the tires.
Heck yeah. I thought it.
Yeah, that's about as far as I got with it, thinking about it. I mean, I still had pretty good grip, but I don't know, still had a long way to go, and I was thinking, shit, by about the 20-minute mark, the tire's gonna be on fire. Oh, hell.
Yeah, I was still hitting the same lap time before I came in, but
I just got my...
sure it would have fell off or something.
Yeah, I was not. Mine had already started to feel like crap.
Damn, Pinto almost hit me coming off the grass. He looped it around. I just got my second track warning.
I'm playing with fire right now. I got 2. 3.
Nice beans, baby. Well, I just been out in the garden picking beans and whatnot.
I gotta go over to my aunt's house and pick up some tomatoes and cucumbers and squash.
There you go.
Eggplant.
Yeah, we're still getting tomatoes, but not as many. Kind of late, but she's still getting beans, corn, peppers. She yells out.
Yeah, peppers. Gotta have those.
Cucumbers. Yeah.
Sound like my aunt. My aunt has a green thumb. I just go over to her house. She's got the whole garden in the backyard.
She just got into it about 3 years ago, and slowly but surely. My wife's one of the people. When she gets into something, she learns it from the ground up, does all the research and everything. Now she's in her 3rd year, and her garden is badass.
Nice.
Oh, there it goes.
How did that happen? I was off track and I was slowing down. Still got the freaking cut.
Oh no. Damn.
I knew it would come at like the 20-something minute mark. Close. I was close.
Freaking Oracle.
I know my drive. I know my drive. Bound to happen.
Whoa, just go deep on the outside of the track?
Yeah, dude. Almost lost it on the last corner. Tighten up that gap.
Only 14 seconds back. You kind of had better pace than me, so you might.
If I could get it down to within 10, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
20, about 25 minutes away.
You know, I could get a drive-through too and even it back out between us.
Go right ahead. That'd be so nice.
Oh, someone's off the track. Verano's off the track in the final corner.
Appreciate that again, Mr. Burke.
All good, mate. No worries.
I had to do what I said there. You know, when I went through it, as soon as I did, I slammed on the brakes. I had to hit the brakes, keep from getting that track on.
That chicane gave me like 2 or 3 by itself. And then I got the last one in the worst, like the spot that I never go off track. That's what it was so fun.
Oh crap. Ooh, my gosh. Man, if I keep driving like this, I won't need to get a drive-through.
honestly say I'm getting a little better in that uphill right-hander finally, that blind one.
Nice. Yeah. After so many tries, you start getting used to it.
It only took me 46 laps. He's slow, but he gets there eventually.
If there are enough tries, we can try enough different lines through there.
Yeah.
That's where it gets scary. Go a little too wide, you're on track.
Yeah, you go off there, man, it takes forever to collect it and get back on. Following David right now.
Man, I'm stuck at 28.
My tires are falling off out of step.
You have a heck of a run back up. You made up 10 seconds.
I think that 10 kilograms is weighing you down too.
Oh yeah.
Not really a fair fight.
That's what it is.
Just trying to keep it on track.
Dude, yeah, I'm literally just trying to keep it on track here. Boy, my tires falling off.
Well, one of the Pinto brothers at the pits.
Man, Pinto Jr. went from being right behind us right down in the pits.
Yeah, he was having a good race too. This is that type of track where you can mess yourself up too. Don't even need nobody to cover into it. Call it by yourself.
29.
Yeah, looks like he's giving up. He's just sitting in the pits.
Guess he couldn't go the whole 85. I think next race is even longer. 95 minutes in Carolina.
Oh yeah, I think so. 90 or yeah, 90, 95.
120 minutes at Bathurst will be the finale. That'll be
Ooh.
2 hours at the mountain.
That's gonna be
2
fun.
hours?
2 hours.
Yeah, that's what Butler was saying. That's going to be awesome.
2 hours of constant pressure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Slip up, throw it all the way.
Ain't competition pressure, it's wall pressure.
Yeah. I might have to advertise this series back on SimGrid to try to get, or
yeah, man.
Get their Discord to try to get some more guys in for the first 2 rounds. I don't want to keep it this way. I don't mind a nice quiet race, but it'd be nice to have more cars on track.
let me get back to where Sandboy Turbo Jump. I forget, how does it turn out at Watkins? I forgot. It was bigger than this. No.
This one?
The last showdown.
It was pretty good. I want to say Maximilian
like
and Adam Maker were there. A couple of the other guys that signed up.
Yeah, I know like, Forberg wasn't there, but yeah, out of my
missing Amador today. Amador has a teammate who usually race with their
was it Thacker or Thatcher? Maximilian Thatcher?
Maximilian.
Is that who you're talking about?
I think it's like Hacker or something.
Hacker, yeah.
Yeah. Adam Maker's his partner, so those two always come together. Maximilian and Adam Maker. I always get them confused, but they're partners.
Okay.
And I'm hoping with the, we've had a nice little influx of new drivers. If we drive the endurance series, hopefully we'll get a bunch of new teams. But we picked up a bunch of drivers just from that series. The real one that we did a couple series ago.
The last endurance series we did? What are you talking about?
Yeah, we did. Not the one that we just did. Maybe it was the one we just did.
Was it the one that I won?
Swapping one. Yep, that one. So that one joined a lot of guys. We got a nice little influx of like just endurance guys or just Saturday guys. That's where the Forbergers came from. They signed up late in that season, but they came for they were here for the summer showdown. We're gonna see if that continues. But then we got the Automaker, Maximilian, the Danny Triano guy, the guy that was talking in the chat today, the Portuguese guy, he joined up on Saturday. So we're getting a pretty nice overseas group on Saturday. Hope we get a couple more teams so we could actually make more teams to sign up there and driving again.
Just got my final track warning. Went a little bit too wide in the grass.
I see my tactic of distraction. Getting me to talk is working, Prince. you dropped that.
I just gave up on the push at this, but I'm trying to finish.
Is the tires dead, Donnie?
They're not dead, but if I keep going like this, I'm gonna spin myself out. I gotta back off a little bit.
Yes, in the pits.
You should keep pushing.
Hey,
I got 3 track cuts.
I'll give it one more go.
I didn't say anything, but I've had 3 track cuts for like 30 minutes now.
Don't think about it. That's the best thing. As soon as I thought about mine was when I got my last one.
Well, that's the thing about it. I come out wide in turn 1, which has always amazed me. You can go too wide and get in the grass and almost wreck, but then you get a track warning. Don't seem fair.
Yeah, this guy is very weird. What's the penalty system?
Yeah, it is. It's almost like a badge of honor. At least I know I'm trying.
So this track beats the air out of the tires so much. I started my stint. I pumped my tires up a little bit, and I was like a 27.2, 27.3 in the front, and now I'm like going all the way down to 26.7 in some parts of the lap here.
That's where I'm at too. In practice, my pressures were almost perfect.
And Butler finally pitted. And he's still in 4th.
Yeah, he pitted a couple of laps back. minutes to go. I'm just going to kind of cruise. No mistakes.
Sounded a pretty wild save there, because you didn't lose any time. You actually gained time on me.
I lost 3/10 on my fast.
As soon as I say that, I almost botched it going through the chicane.
We need to put this track on a Tuesday schedule.
Well, you guys first and second?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
Faster cars approaching.
Ford's putting another strong run in there, Bretto.
Yep.
Thank you, brother.
That's all right, bud. Yeah. That's all we needed.
Yep.
Faster cars approaching.
Man, you fell back almost 7 seconds. You started pushing again. Now you're back to 2 seconds, man. Holy shoot. You had the tires in there.
Porsche love. That's all.
Dude, you are quick here, man. Holy cow.
I think it's the braking. I think the braking helps out a lot here with Porsche being able to go so deep. Like this corner that's coming up, the 180 right here. I can take it, I think, a little bit deeper than you.
Interesting, because I feel like the 296 and the Ford are some of the best on the brakes. So, yeah, if you can take it better, then that's a definite advantage.
At least when I was chasing you, that was the only corner I was really gaining any significant time.
It took 7 liters, too much fuel.
I got 11. I always like to go heavy though. Keeps the front end turning and I never have to worry about running out of gas.
Yeah.
I've only done that once in a race. Never again.
Oh, on that one.
Kozlowski got a drive-through. Track limits. Got to be.
Too late in the game. It's gonna be a photo finish for
Dude, yeah.
There I come.
Damn, a little bit more. Y'all to lap me. Damn.
Oh, I can't get it. Couldn't get it.
Oh, man, that was tight.
Good
2 tenths.
Good
2 tenths
stuff.
in it, son.
I tried to get the switch back on that last order, but I couldn't get it all the way up. Couldn't get it back to the apex. Good racing.
Wow. That was a tight race, dude.
Hell yeah. Burnouts.
Holy cow. That was by no means easy.
Well-deserved win, brother. Well-deserved win.
keeping it out of on the freaking track. Stop getting those track cuts.
This just reinvigorated my love for this track. I gotta come back here soon.
Yeah, we gotta get this track back on the Tuesday schedule.
Okay.
It is a great track.
Third place, Mac. Good job, bub.
Yeah, man, thanks. I'm kind of surprised. I was hoping just for a top 5, but that's a top 5.
And you and your partner, you and Butler, 3 and 4. That's freaking perfect for a team finish. Perfect.
It is. Yeah, exactly. Strong run.
Oh my gosh. Can't keep it back in straight. $135C rear tires, no problem.
I'm sure we gave Willis some good clips to talk about.
Yeah.
Pro.
Oh yeah, I forgot someone was doing the
commentary.
Go back and look at it a little later.
Who is that's not the same as the guy